Jalinus, also known as Claudius Galen, is one of the famous physicians after Hippocrates, having lived between 129 to 200 AD. Born in the ancient city of Pergamon, Jalinus received early education from his father, who was well versed in numerology and mathematics. Aged 17, he had already learned anatomy, physiology, and medicine from the books of Hippocrates and Aristotle. But still, to acquire more knowledge, he traveled to countries like Greece, Rome, and Egypt, where he learned more about plant origin drugs. Jalinus was a keen observant, who formulated the art of enema from birds. Hence, enema is also known as amelithere. As a physician, Jalinus had an abundant knowledge in anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, clinical examination, surgery, and even gynecology. Through examining the pulse itself, he could predict the disease, the condition, and its diagnosis in an instant. Jalinus' knowledge of medicine, especially in the field of anatomy and physiology, can be found from his well-researched books. And historians call such books as Jalinus ke Tashrihi Karname, or Remarkable Achievement in Anatomy by Jalinus, and Jalinus and Munaful Aza, or Jalinus and Physiology. Jalinus studied anatomy by dissecting human and animal cadavers, including applied anatomy. He discovered the unidirectional flow of urine and explained the anatomy of bones, muscles, tendons, nerves, kidneys, ureter, bladder, and other vital organs, brain, heart, lungs, liver, and about the reproductive organs, including classifying bones, long and short bones, nerves, optic, auditory and frontal nerves, and muscles, longitudinal, transverse and oblique. He also explained the anatomy of the head, stomach, heart, and more in detail. His findings form the foundation of present-day anatomy and physiology, according to Western historians. Jalinus studied physiology from the books of Hippocrates and Aristotle and was inspired by Aristotle's quote, "Nature has made or created everything for a purpose." He worked to understand the function of each vital organ and explain the formation of blood, circulation of blood, and functions of blood, including the role of oxygen, along with the systole and diastole of the heart. Also, he was able to tell the importance of diaphragm in the respiratory system and the difference between sensory and motor nerves. He also explained how injury to the brain or nerves affects the body and that the brain is the center of memory. Jalinus explained the stomach's function in accepting, digestion, and passing the food to small intestine, the role of kidney and bladder in urine excretion, as well as testes and ovary in reproduction. Jalinus' documented researches resulted in a collection of 16 books known as the Alexandrine Collection. Kitabul Farq, Kitabus Sanatul Sagir, Kitabun Nabs Sagir, Kitabun Nabs Kabir, Kitabul Khulus, Kitabul Ustuksat, Kitabul Mijaj, Kitabul Kuwa Tabaiya, Kitabul Tashrihas Sagir, Kitabul Alalwat Amraz, Kitabul Alalalazaul Batina, Kitabul Hammiyat, Kitabul Bohran, Kitab Ayamul Bohran, Kitab Helatul Bair, Kitab Tadbirul Ishai. Jalinus often said, "The diseased patient who feels hungry is better than the healthy person who does not feel hungry." A man can correct himself by recognizing his inner conscience. The person who thinks that he is intelligent than others is said to be a donkey. Jalinus was unstoppable in search for knowledge. Especially with anatomy and physiology, his contribution is unforgettable.